Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we will be looking at the now deleted video of Delete Lawz call-in show. It's only about 10 minutes long because he deleted the whole thing, but luckily enough, a good friend of mine, Cicero, actually found it. Now, this is the point where he and I have been talking for about maybe 10 minutes before this, going on his conspiracy theory rant craziness. The last 10 minutes are me bringing up, the things that he's gotten wrong, but he keeps trying and trying and trying, and it fails to get me. So at the end, he finally gets fed up and rage quits. Have fun, everybody. Like, subscribe, and share.
224 is a provision. Okay, do I still got you on the line, Chris? I don't want to make sure. I don't want to be rude. Are you there, buddy?
I'm still here.
So I can't find that section that we talked. We showed it yesterday, though, that said that Israel will have some sort of control over our troops, and so I'm just kind of going through every section of it. But so you don't have any problem with this, huh? You think it's okay that Israel's military has access to our data? You think that's all right?
Considering the fact we share data all the time with our partners and everything, no, we can cut the lines whenever we want to stop that information. That's easy. You did it with Operation Iraqi Freedom and all that jazz.
You said right, but Operation Iraqi Freedom was spurred on by who?
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the information.
Right, but the reason why we said that the Iraq had WMDs, who gave us that information? They have boots on the ground over there. What country is that told us that they have WMDs?
That would be England. That would be the other one that we can't say because you keep getting hit. Yes, they did say that.
They did say that. So they led us astray, and we sent 500,000 troops over there. We spent $1 trillion over there, and what did we get out of that exactly? We got the Iraqi banking system. We took over their banking system.
What?
Well, we took because they didn't have a centralized bank over there before.
Correct.
And so now
they didn't have a centralized bank over there in the area with me.
Right.
Yes.
And so now were some people able to install a centralized banking system in Iraq?
Yeah.
So then that was the goal, wasn't it?
No.
That wasn't the goal.
The goal over there was to install a bank? No.
No, it could never be about money?
Oh, I guarantee money was involved.
Right.
It's always involved no matter what, but that's not the primary thing. The people over there were getting gassed. They were getting killed en masse.
Oh, so we went and saved them? We went to Iraq and we saved those people? Is that what we did?
Yes.
Really? Because I've seen...
There is a lot more people alive now than there would have been.
Really? Because I've seen thousands of troops who served in Iraq go on camera and say that what we did there was a horrible waste of time, that we killed, raped, and murdered a bunch of citizens, terrorized people, broke into their houses when they went to go get a firearm because the troops had kicked down the door. Then the troop blew his head off, and he said, I often think about myself of whether or not I would be friends with that guy. And I blew his head off because he went for a firearm after I kicked his door down. And he said that he thinks about the guy every single day that he blew his head off. But we killed 1 million people over in Iraq because our best friend from the east of the middle told us there was WMDs there, but that was a lie. Or, I'm sorry, it wasn't a lie. It ended up being untrue, right?
It was with Britain.
What's that?
That's who's backing us. If we didn't go in there originally with the backing of them, no, we went into the backing with England and them.
Oh, really? Because England sent 100,000, we sent 500,000 troops. So it wasn't quite the same. We were 80% more or 400 times more, right?
Okay, we still went in there with support.
But we went in there, our guys, we spent our money going into Iraq.
we were attacked.
For another, what's that?
And we thought they were doing it as well.
What?
We went over there originally in Afghanistan, and then we got bad information that led us to Iraq.
And who?
Yes,
And
it was bad information.
who gave us that bad information?
The globe. It's not just one country.
Right, right. So who has the best technology in the whole world? Is that our best buddies over there in the east of the middle?
Right now, the best technology is coming out of China.
Oh,
Japan.
China has better technology than we do, and than our best friends in the east of the middle.
Yes.
Oh, because what I've been led to believe after watching all these videos and talking to all these people is that our best friend over in the east of the middle, they got the best technology. It's unbelievable, but yet that it took them 9 hours to respond in October 4 years ago. It took them 9 hours to respond in a country as big as New Jersey, but it took them 9 hours to respond. That's a long time. That's a long time.
Wait, hold up. Respond to what?
To what happened in October. It was on the seventh day.
You're getting information. You can't just automatically strike back at somebody without figuring out what's going on, who did it, get a game plan. You can't just hit back right there and then.
So
that will cause untold innocent lives.
Chris, are you America first or are you Israel first?
I'm America first.
You're America first. So then I don't understand why you would be in support of our military giving data to a country who has given us misinformation for years. And there's a lot of rumors about that date in September, somewhere around after the 10th, in 2021. A lot of people believe that there was some folks over from the east of the middle that were involved in that. What do you think about that?
Okay, they can believe what they want. It doesn't make it true.
Oh, so you believe that the jets hit those buildings and there was no internal explosive devices in those buildings?
There wasn't. You do not want to go down this route with me. I watched one of my best friends watch his brother die that day. Don't do this, dude.
Oh, no, you're having an emotional response to a logical debate. I'm sorry about your friend for sure. I'm just talking to you about it, Chris.
Something that's completely wrong.
So we can't discuss it, or you're going to get triggered?
Bullshit.
We can't talk about it, or you're going to get triggered? I just want to talk about it.
No. You know what? I apologize.
I just want to talk about it.
On that one. That's my bad. I can talk to you rationally, logically about it. Absolutely. I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I from what I saw on video, it looked like there was some pre-explosions going on that day back in September 20 plus years ago. It looked like there were some pre-explosions going on inside of those buildings before those planes that were piloted by, there's another question there, allegedly slammed into our buildings. But you don't think there was any pre-explosives in those buildings? You didn't see that? You didn't see how those buildings went straight down like it was a demolition?
You're talking about the trade towers, correct?
I'm just talking. I got to be careful what I say. But from what I understand, there was a bunch of our. Let me finish.
Talking about the ones that are in the city that is named, they call the Big Apple.
Yeah, the Big Apple. So there, just so you know, there was an art project with some art students from the east of the middle, from some folks over in the east of the middle who had weeks and weeks inside of those buildings where they were doing art, and they worked overnight, and it was for a few months. Did you know about that? And then, when those art students, when the gigantic boom booms happened, those art students all disappeared, and they went back to that country in the east of the middle. They just disappeared. And then here's the ironic part: that same day, back in September, 25 years ago, they detained a bunch of east of the middle country art students who were celebrating on top of a van. But yet we had a bunch of art students inside of those buildings for months and months doing a project that required them to work overnight when the buildings were pretty much empty. So, I mean, those things, you don't think any of those are real factors? No.
They were asking people if they had anything to do with it. It's literally conspiracy theory.
But they weren't celebrating? There's not a video of them celebrating? Because I saw that video.
If they're celebrating, good for them. They still did a job in there, and they were asked about it. Oh, well. The physics of everything that happened conclusively proves what happened, what we saw, is the truth.
Oh.
That's the problem. There's so much stupid stuff on YouTube and the internet that it's like, oh, it must have happened this way because I think two planes didn't hit it and it didn't go down the way it did. No, it's like the flat earth debate. It makes no sense.
So I think then what you're saying is trust the government narrative.
On this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no problem with the government on this
And they found those passports just a day later. The passport was perfect. Hey, this is who did it, guys. We have all the information. We know these guys did it. Just like that. And you believe that?
You know, stuff can get blown out. There's thousands of papers that were littered on the ground.
But I did see the passport. I saw a picture
everything was freaking
of
incinerated right there and then. That makes
well, but not the passports. The passports made it. The passports made it through the explosion of the 747 slamming into the side of a skyscraper, and the passports made it out. They had a perfect picture of Mohammed, and they said, this is the guy that did it, everybody. They knew like that. They told us within 48 hours. It was amazing detective work. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. I got 10 people calling. Let me thank you for your time. I'll talk to you soon, Chris. God bless. That was Chris, everybody. There it is right there. Let me play you guys another video real quick, and then we're going to take